Hi friends, it's Joby here, and we are playing Evolve. This is day 2 of my Evolve evacuation playthrough as the Wraith. I'm playing, you can check out day 1. I'll put a link in an annotation there so you can check it out. As you can see, I'm already being attacked by an antlion, which is very annoying, because I'm trying to feed, level up. We are playing Rescue, I believe, on Wraith Trap. Which they've trapped, the humans have trapped a Wraith, and if I win this map, I will unleash that Wraith. It will allow me to teleport around the world, which is going to be quite helpful, even though this Wraith can't teleport. So as you can see, my abilities, the abilities I've chosen, this time I've foregone Supernova, and instead gone for Abduction. Abduction is the ability that allows me to shoot across the world and then grab something and then shoot backwards. Oh, I stumbled into a Megamouth there. I don't want any part of that, so I'm going to run away. So, I need to kill these survivors, these two purple dudes. Ultimately, there are 9 survivors on a map. If I can kill 5 total, more than half of them, then I will get the victory. So that was an attempt, an attack, but I missed. So the survivor is kind of lost at the moment. I'm going to try and grab one again. There we go. And I'm going to push it back the other way, away from the hunters. So that's the game plan here. So if you're just joining us and you don't want to watch day 1 for some reason, what I'm doing is evacuation mode is a 5-part mode in Evolve, which is hitting open beta on Xbox One this weekend rather. It's a 5-part mode. You're able to play the entire game with your friends over the course of 5 days in game time, which really equates to 5 maps. Sort of the way maybe enemy territory would work, where depending on who was victorious in one map or another, the results would be different each time. So if I'm victorious on this map, then we'll go to a map with advantages for me. If they're victorious, then we'll go to a map with advantages for them. So at the moment, what I'm doing is I'm harassing. I'm not really going for kills, I'm just trying to put them in a position where they don't feel safe. I'm trying to get them outside of their comfort zone. Let them know that I'm around, I'm able to steal things almost at will if I don't hit a goddamn plant along the way. And that I'm able to, yeah, kill them whenever I like. So I've got this survivor out on their own. I'm going to try and do some damage. I've got enough to evolve now, so that's one of the other things. As I attack, I also get evolve points, which is handy dandy. I'll dump out my decoy and use the opportunity. It's pretty dangerous to evolve so close to them, but I know that their main focus at the moment is on getting those survivors to safety, not hunting me down. So it doesn't matter, I'm not afraid of them coming around the corner. So you see I just purchased Supernova as opposed to going to stage 3 with either of my abilities. That is so that, oh my god, I have dumped myself directly into this shit. It's not ideal. I'm going to knock down the survivor again. It's got another strike, so the strike system works for survivors as well. So what happens is, once you get 3 strikes, you're dead, and you have to go back to the dropship. Except survivors don't have a dropship. So I got the kill on one of the survivors, which is, and it just got rezzed. They've got a Lazarus in their team, which means he doesn't. He's a medic, and he doesn't really work like other medics. He doesn't really heal so much as he revives, but he's able to revive full-blown dead survivors. So if full-blown dead people, rather, so both survivors and hunters. So it doesn't matter if if, say, their assault goes down and I kill him all the way, they're still able to get that hunter back up, which is very annoying, and they're doing it to the survivor as well. The other thing about him is that when he revives someone, it doesn't count as a strike. So that strike system I was talking about before, with 3 strikes and then they're out, that doesn't count here. And as a result, like, not when he revives someone using his ability, which means he's able to last a lot longer than he otherwise might be able to. And that's quite annoying. So it seems like they're having problems actually getting this this survivor to evacuate. I think they killed something on top of the evacuation module. The game's still... It's gone gold, but we're not playing the final version of the game. We're playing a very close to final version of the game. And so it's got all the maps in it, and it's got all the modes and all the hunters and monsters, but it's not 100% finished, which means there are still some complications that arise every now and then. At one point while we were playing, one of the players actually fell through the map and into what seemed like purgatory, which was pretty funny. These guys take a lot of damage. It takes some killing. I'm just trying to eat them so I can get some armor, but probably wasn't worth. They probably weren't worth the effort at that point. I just want to get to 100% armor so that all the life I lost while I went in on that survivor, so it can be mitigated, I suppose. You can see that the maps in Evolve have a lot of life to them, a lot of character. You know, obviously people have lived here at some points. I don't know why you'd want to live here, but, you know, I guess in the distant future you've got to live where you got to live. And so, yeah. They've done their best to survive, and as a monster I can just crash through all of their stuff, which is cool. I mean, it's cool if you're a monster. It's probably not cool if you're trying to live there, but oh well. And yeah, you can see, like, this map is quite different from the last map. It seems almost dead by comparison. I just startled some birds, which is a bummer. So I'm going to go in and do them a favor by killing this damn monster, if I can. I believe they spotted me, so I decided to duck away. Yeah, they're pinging me. So what I need to do is I need to get an angle on this survivor so I can actually attack him, but I can see that someone has decided to drift away from the main extraction point. They're all going away from it, so I'm going to move over to it and see what I can see. So I figure they'll probably come back here at some point. So I'm not commentating on this as I oh, they left up an alpha kill, an elite kill rather, which meant I was able to get a buff bonus without having to do any work. So I'm not playing and commentating at the same time. I am doing this post-play, which I suppose is a little bit different. It is sort of a post-mortem. You'll see further on why I decided to do a post-mortem. But yeah, ultimately I didn't want to be recording and talking at the same time because we were all in the same room while we were playing. I didn't want them hearing what I was talking about. So most of the time I know what I'm trying to do, but sometimes I get a bit confused, like, what is going on now? What am I doing? Just trying to get some separation, I suppose. Trying to get an angle on this survivor. What I'd really like to do is get an angle on him so I can abduct him. And if I can abduct him, then I can do some hectic damage. So I'm sneaking at the moment. I press B and I'm sneaking, which allows me to hide my tracks. And if this survivor can come over the ridge, then I will get to attack him. Instead I'm going to go for DB. Oh, and I only just missed. So I'm going to pop my supernova. Just do enough damage to really, again, harass as opposed to attack. I don't want to attack the hunters so much as I want to kill the survivors. It's more important that I kill survivors because they're the main, you know, key focal point, the main target, as opposed to. It's pretty weird that I'm getting chip damage through the wall there, but once again, it's not final code. Here we go. DB's caught out again. I grab him, so he gets stunned momentarily when I grab him and take him backwards. And I get a free run on that one. And I'm going to eat him to make sure that they can't res him. Even though, as Lazarus, they can't res. Like, he was the medic. So, if I killed the medic, then there was no chance they were going to res him. Well, that didn't matter. It was also, you know, spitefulness. Sometimes you do things out of spite. That's how I roll. And I'm going to eat up, get a bit more armor. Just enough. And, oh my god, that is a clutch attack. They don't have a medic though, so, and I'm stage 3, so this is less a case of, you know, I'm trapped in here with them, and more that they're trapped in here with me. There was a mistake for them to put me in this position because I've got so much more health, I do so much more damage, and yeah. Daisy is dead. I was trying to eat Daisy. Just because. Oh, here we go. And. Yep. That decoy attack is so good. It's so helpful. So I know that the super soldier's going to try and get in. Oh, I just missed it, but I am going to get the kill on Hooker. Might pop a decoy, or just go in. Yeah, go in straight with Supernova to attack. That means that they're not able to... And the assault is dead. They've only got one person left. One person left up. I'm going to eat their bodies, just in case Lazarus has returned. And... oh, no, he returns in 3 seconds, so... I know that, yeah, there's someone, there must be a Cabot on their team. And the survivor's dead, so now we can move on to the next stage. So another 2 survivors will appear in the game world, and I need to get to them and kill them. So I've just been painted again by Cabot, so yeah, definitely a Cabot in the area. They'll know where I'm going now. That doesn't matter. They were at something of a disadvantage in that they all had to spawn back in, but they all, yes, I managed to come in directly behind them. And I'm going to snag. Oh, just missed. Yeah, so they're at such a disadvantage at this point that, yeah, it just doesn't matter if I mean, yeah, I get to press the advantage at will now. Down goes Booker. If you think about it like a MOBA, he's basically wasted an entire res at that, like, now. It's just, there's no advantage to it. I'm getting painted by their medic. He's attempting to... oh, Cabot's put down the stealth area again. Oh, and that's what's going on. I've just realized myself that, yes. Damn, I can't believe you got that revive. That's ridiculous. But they're attempting to rescue survivors while I'm distracted attempting to kill them. Which is actually a fairly solid plan. So I'm going to pop again. What I need to do is kill Lazarus. Wherever he is. Nah. I get a lot better at those later on in the game, but for now, yeah. They get away with it a lot. If I was better at the abduction, yeah, there's a lot they wouldn't get away with. So I'm going to long haul, grab DB, and I'll pop Supernova. When I dash into him, he gets knocked, and it's sort of like a momentary stun, which is very helpful. So they're definitely attempting to. They've lost those 2 survivors. I think they must have gotten eaten by wildlife as opposed to attacked by me, which is a real bummer for the other team. It's not something you want to have happen. Booker's about to go down. I grab him on the drop, and he's dead. And I don't think that they're going to come and help. I think they're more focused on getting those survivors away. Yeah, so I eat him. I'm going to eat the other one as well. So, I need to kill 2 of these guys, and I'll have 1. They're 2 hunters down, which means they are at a significant disadvantage, and it appears that these 2 survivors have strayed away from the group, which it's not going to work out well for them. So I'm going to finish this one off. I need to finish them off. I need to have them full-blown dead to make sure that I actually get the kill on them. Otherwise it doesn't count. Down it goes. And this is going to finish the game. And there you have it. The monster wins again. Game 2 goes to the monster, which is Tops. She's amped. Look at her. She's super pumped. And that means I unlock the Wraith Trap, which allows me to teleport around the world. Fantastic. So I'm going to continue to play as the Wraith. Join me again on day 3. I'll put these all in a playlist so that you can watch them all in order if you like. But we will jump to that one now. Thanks for joining me again. Evolve is out on Xbox One in open beta at the end of this week, but it's out at the start of next month for PC, PS4, and Xbox One. I will catch you in day 3. Bye!